A girl is Arya Stark of Winterfell, and I'm going home.
Restore your dead to life, but perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king.
Yes, it's that time of year again, and this time we're starting off with a favorite character of mine from my favorite TV series, Game of Thrones. Arya Stark has to be one of my favorite characters from the series because of how smart she is. She's definitely one of the most badass characters in the show, and she's just so sure of herself. We're starting off the look here by just contouring our nose to make it appear a little bit larger since my nose is very slim. Then after that, we're just taking a white shade and just putting it all over our lid. I'm just using my finger to blend it away. And now we're just using a white eyeliner to line the waterline of our eye to make them appear more large and round just like Maisie's. To further make our eyes appear more round and large, I'm going to take a light brown eyeshadow and just sweep it into the crease and underneath of my eye.
In the name of our king.
By far, one of the most important parts to achieve a look similar to Arya Stark's is definitely her large, bushy, undone-looking, straight brows. And in order to create that look, I'm using an angled brush and some brow powder to just sweep in my brows to make mine more fuller and straight. Now I'm just adding a little bit of mascara to make myself look a little less like a boy and more like a girl mistaken for a boy. Since my face shape is more narrow than hers, I'm just using some contouring around the cheekbone area and my jawline and forehead to just make my face shape a little more round. Her lips are a little smaller, so I'm contouring that as well. And that's all there is to the Arya Stark makeup. She doesn't really wear a whole lot in this series, so I kept it fairly simple just by changing the shape of my face to match hers. And now I'm doing the side of the White Walker, and this I chose to do for those who wanted to experiment a little with FX this year, or who just wanted to do Arya. You have the option of doing either or both like me. And I'm starting out this side by blocking out my eyebrows like I normally would, using a glue stick, powder, and some concealer. For the skin texture of the White Walker, I'm using 3rd degree and just putting that smoothly across my chin, and you'll see eventually my cheekbone as well. And using a reference photo, I'm taking a small brush and creating little lines to create the texture that the White Walker has. A tip while using 3rd degree, definitely do it in small batches because you're going to end up using way less than you think you need, and the working time is only a few minutes, so in order to avoid waste, definitely do it in small areas first. And to create a bigger, bolder, more evil-looking brow bone, I'm using cotton and latex for this. Please, before doing this, test it out in a small area of your arm or hand because you never know if you may be allergic to it if you've never used it before. Also, keep in mind that a lot of latexes that you find in Halloween stores have a high amount of ammonia in them, which can also irritate the eye area, so just be aware of that when doing this around your eye if you're going to recreate this.
I cannot give you back your home.
I'm just further adding latex around the cotton area to blend it into my skin a little better. This part of don't make me laugh. I think it's gonna turn out really good.
Yeah.
But just as long as I don't crack my face, of course.
Ghost bomb.
No. I edit this out.
No.
Yeah.
You not edit ghosty out.
Yes. I'm trying not to get my eyelashes latex. Yeah, that's right. I named my dog after Jon Snow's direwolf. To adhese the horn to the side of my head, I'm using Prozaid and latex. And me from about 30 minutes ago would just like to say that there are a few different options you can use to color your White Walker side of your face. I should have went with the water activated paint, but I definitely went with the cream paint, which ended up cracking on me. It's just the most accessible item when it comes to Halloween makeup, so anyone could get their hands on this. If you're going to go for the cream paint, definitely just go ahead and use any brush that you have on hand for this, because it applies everything a lot smoother and it gets into the little crevices really easily.
In the name of our king.
Don't forget about your ears either. Using a gray shadow or even a black eyeshadow, which I ended up using, I'm just blacking out my eye. Using some black water activated paint, I'm just creating the shape of the White Walker's nose and then setting it with black eyeshadow. And now I'm just taking a really thin definer brush and the black or gray eyeshadow and just defining those lines in the face texture just even more. And of course, contouring the face to look like the White Walkers with some gray eyeshadow as well. This process was a lot of back and forth with the shading. Definitely be patient with it, it'll all come together at the end. This look definitely doesn't require fake blood, but I just wanted to do it, so I put it around the horn to make it look like it's protruding from Arya's head, as if the White Walker is coming from the inside out.
But perhaps I can give you justice.
Now I'm just picking apart a disposable sponge so I can use it for my Ben Nye bruise wheel and create bruising texture around the horn. Whenever you're trying to make a realistic looking cut or gash or whatever with blood, it's always a good idea to use different textures. So here I'm going back in with the Ben Nye scab blood and then going in with this gallon of runny blood I have from Spirit Halloween. Then just add a little bit of black eyeliner to the waterline, and now we're ready for eye contacts. The ones that I'm using are from Camo Eyes and Ice Walker. I have them linked in the description if you'd like to get them. I'm not very good at putting them in, but they definitely completed the look for me. And then I'm just finishing off with some white metallic colored hairspray, and that about completes the look. I hope you enjoyed watching. Bye!